Hey guys, it's RodimusPrimal. I am back with another video, and today Netflix has released their official teaser for Masters of the Universe Revelation. And in watching it now at this point a good 25 times, I can verily say that I'm excited for it, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and my breakdown about it. Of course, I can't quite actually show it to you, but yeah, I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty about it and whether or not this makes me excited or it makes me worried. Of course, I got a lot to talk about, so sit back, relax, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. Okay, so as you guys probably already know, I have been covering Masters of the Universe a little bit on this channel, being excited about whether or not they can do something good out of a sequel series of Masters of the Universe Revelation. I recently did the liberty of, after watching, even though during the pandemic I was watching the entirety of the series when it was on Netflix, the original show, and then at least they had season 1 on there, and then I watched like a lot of season 2 episodes on YouTube. But I ended up recently acquiring the original series, which also comes with the Secret of the Sword movie, which is the origin of She-Ra, and then of course the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special, and includes all 130 episodes. And I'm probably going to be sitting there watching that in the interim of checking out my other nerdy stuff as well. But when this, during when the first images came out for Masters of the Universe Revelation, a lot of us were worried. It's like, okay, you have like a bunch of cool images that are showing a lot of the stylized artwork that's almost like taking the 2002 show and animation style and applying that to the original 1980s Filmation cartoon and bringing that up to date in that way. Well, some of the images, especially this one, made us really worried. Because we're sitting there looking at it like, oh great, they're just gonna just destroy He-Man. They're gonna turn the entirety of Masters of the Universe against us. A lot of people have their own things that they want to do to the series, but it's like, no, you gotta treat the original with respect, and then of course you can do stories moving forward, but you've got to respect the original. Especially with a show like this that a lot of us grew up with. I grew up on He-Man. I grew up on, He-Man, She-Ra back-to-back, of course, Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Voltron, which the Netflix Voltron, a lot of people either loved it or hated it. I wish there was more Voltron. That was at least my current thoughts on that one. But this teaser, man, it had the perfect 80s vibe to it. First of all, having a whole bunch of action sequences. We get to see Fisto and Clamp Champ. Clamp Champ, for the first time in animated form, is actually making an appearance in this show, and he actually showed up late in the toy line. He's actually one of the palace guards, according to his backstory. Oh, speaking of which, in my last video about He-Man, if you guys know, I talked about Hero being the son of Teela and He-Man. Well, I was talking about a different version of Hero. Obviously, they're going to go into the origin of the powers of Grayskull, so it's going to be a different Hero. But still, there's still some things that you kind of wish that they would do. But anyhow, every classic villain you can think of. Even Whiplash was there, Clawful, Trapjaw, Man-at-Arms. First of all, you see him like younger and when he actually like decks Trapjaw, but then they show him like in his later appearance where his beard is all gruff and he's shooting missiles out of his shoulders. It just looked awesome. And they used the perfect 80s song, "We Need a Hero." And it kicked in like right as He-Man first shows up. We get to see the transformation sequence, and the transformation sequence looks great. It looks fantastic. Another cool thing that I took notice, of course, Merman was there, and then Scareglow. And Scareglow was actually shooting skulls, and Orko was blasting it. And if you actually pause at that moment, if you pause there, you'll notice that it is the later Orko, And right behind Orko is Tila and Evil Lyn, and they're in this new outfits that they're wearing. I don't like the new outfits. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't care for the new outfits. You know, just that classic look for the characters. Just, I don't think that they need updates. You know, I mean, we get to see Tila and Evil Lyn fighting, and that fight was really cool. And then something awesome, really awesome. He-Man actually like takes Tila and like whips her around so she can like drop kick Whiplash, and the way it's animated. Powerhouse Animation does fantastic animation. If you guys don't already know, they have animated Castlevania. I know that they've animated other stuff, but Castlevania specifically I've seen. I did not care for season 4 of Castlevania. If you guys want to know my thoughts on that one, leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll let you know if I'm going to end up doing a review for that, because I probably need to rewatch it. But you know, this looks really, really good. It looks awesome. It's everything we've wanted out of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. We wanted to see, action. We wanted to see, fighting. Oh, speaking of which, hearing Mark Hamill voicing Skeletor, it's kind of hard because he's too iconic as the Joker. And him playing a villain, I hear the Joker. I don't hear Alan Oppenheimer doing Skeletor out of Mark Hamill. It's kind of like it's too much of a shift. I can live with it. It'll still work. I think it will work, because we already know Alan Oppenheimer is doing the voice of Mossman, but I'm hoping that this show is good. I really am, because seeing that one image, it really makes you kind of go like, this is not going to be as good as we want it to be. And they're just going to give us like the first 2 episodes, and they're probably just going to give us everything we want out of He-Man. And then this radical shift is going to be everything we never wanted out of He-Man. I hope it's not that. We know that it's going to be part 1 is going to air July 23rd. And we know that part 2 is going to air, I believe, later this year, or maybe in the beginning of next year. I'm not sure. I have to double check on the dates. But it looks good. The animation is superb. The song choice was absolutely great, and seeing He-Man and Skeletor like clash just looked fantastic. Seeing Clamchamp and Fisto, Roboto in action was great. Like there's so much going on, that you have to watch it multiple times. Sorceress looks fantastic. She looked awesome. I think she blew up a robot. I don't necessarily know if it was just a regular robot or if it was maybe Faker, but we'll see. I have to double check I'm gonna have to watch it like 4 or 5 more times, because there's just so much that happens in a minute and a half for a trailer. It makes you excited, but it's like there's like just seeing that one image from Entertainment Weekly is like, please don't suck. Please don't suck. I want this show to be good. I want it to be good. I really do. And that's what's bugging me. There's like this, like, oh my God, it looks fantastic, but why? Why do I get this weird sinking feeling somehow, And it gives me a reason to be cynical or cautiously optimistic, because it's like, that it has the potential to be really good. Animation wise, it's going to be awesome, but it also has the potential to suck. But I want to know what you guys think. Have you guys seen the trailer? Of course, I'll have the link in the description. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe. I have many more nerdy discussions coming to this channel, including He-Man and Ninja Turtles and more Godzilla videos. And maybe I might put some of my video game reviews like on this channel as well. So stay tuned for all of that. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.